First of all, I want to thank everyone for joining us here in the Rotunda, now Senate Enrolled Act 7 Official State Code. It is my understanding that we have with us today James P. Owen, who is the original author from which Cowboy Ethics, the state code, was drawn. I would ask if, James, if you'd like to make a few comments.
Every state has its flag, its state bird, and even its state gem. But as far as I know, Wyoming is the first state in the Union to adopt a code that goes beyond a boilerplate statement of government ethics. What Wyoming has put forth is a declaration of principles that unite its citizens, a code that defines their way of life, and one they actively strive to live by. I believe this act is of much greater than merely symbolic importance. I think today Wyoming has not only demonstrated what makes this place so special, but has also raised the bar for citizens and public officials in every state of the Union. Wyoming's example will challenge and inspire others to reach deep within and reflect on what it is that they stand for. Thank you all very, very much.
One of the driving forces behind this legislation arriving at this point for signature was, of course, Senator Jim Anderson. And Jim, I'd call on you for a couple of words, and then if we want to get the other sponsors up here, we'll sign this thing.
Okay. The thing that appeals about this to me was these are the things that I was raised by. These are the things that I see my 84-year-old father-in-law live his life by. But we would simply say to the rest of Wyoming, to the United States, and for that matter to the world, that these are the things that we hold dear. We'll hold them up for you, and perhaps you'll choose to aspire to those as well. And I hope there's something in this that can be a legacy.
As of July 1st, 2010, the Code of the West is officially adopted as the Code of Wyoming.
It's not about making the money, not about the big house, the fancy car. It's about, did you leave the world, did you leave your community a little bit better than you found it? If you can do that, you've been successful.